Types of computer mice. Computer mice can be classified in different ways. Some are categorized by how they connect to a computer, while others are classified by how they track movement, their shape, or their intended use. This means a single mouse can belong to several categories at the same time. Connection type. Wired mouse. A wired mouse connects directly to a computer, usually through a USB cable. It has been the standard choice for desktop computers for decades because it is simple, reliable, and does not need batteries. The cable provides both power and data, so there is no need to charge it or replace batteries. Wired mice are still popular for everyday computer use and gaming, especially when a stable connection matters. Wireless mouse. A wireless mouse sends its movements and clicks to the computer without a physical cable. Early wireless mice were less common because they could be expensive and sometimes unreliable, but modern versions have become much more practical. Most use either a small USB receiver or Bluetooth. They keep the desk cleaner and make it easier to move the mouse between devices, although they need a battery or rechargeable power source. Tracking technology. Optical mouse. An optical mouse uses a small LED and an image sensor to track movement across a surface. It constantly captures tiny changes underneath the mouse and uses them to determine which direction you are moving. Optical mice became popular as an alternative to older mechanical mice because they had no rolling ball to collect dust and dirt. Today, optical tracking is used in a huge range of mice, from basic office models to high-end gaming mice. Laser mouse. A laser mouse uses a laser instead of a traditional LED to illuminate the surface underneath it. The sensor then detects changes in the surface as the mouse moves. Laser mice became popular because they could track on a wider variety of surfaces than many older optical mice. They were especially useful for people who use their computers in different locations, although modern optical sensors have become extremely capable as well. Trackball mouse. A trackball mouse has a ball that you move with your fingers or thumb instead of moving the entire mouse across the desk. The device itself stays in one place, while the ball controls the pointer. Trackballs were common in some older computers and remain useful for people who want to reduce large hand movements. They can also be convenient when desk space is limited because the mouse does not need room to slide around. Design and ergonomics. Ergonomic mouse. An ergonomic mouse is designed around the shape and position of the hand. Instead of focusing only on appearance, manufacturers try to make the mouse more comfortable during long periods of use. Some models have larger shapes, wider thumb areas, or different angles than a standard mouse. Ergonomic designs became more popular as people began spending many hours working at computers every day. Vertical mouse. A vertical mouse places the hand in a more upright position rather than flat against the desk. The buttons are usually arranged along the side of the device, so you hold it more like a handshake. This design is intended to change the position of the wrist and forearm while using the computer. Vertical mice are mainly chosen by people who prefer this hand position during long work sessions. Ambidextrous mouse. An ambidextrous mouse is shaped so it can be comfortably used with either the left or right hand. The design is usually symmetrical, with buttons placed in positions that work from both sides. Some models allow the user to change which buttons are active depending on the hand being used. This makes them useful for left-handed users and for people who regularly switch between hands. Purpose and use. Gaming mouse. A gaming mouse is designed specifically for computer games and usually focuses on fast tracking, accurate sensors, and quick button response. Many models also include extra buttons, adjustable sensitivity, and software for changing their functions. Gaming mice became increasingly specialized as competitive PC gaming grew. Some are lightweight and simple, while others are covered with additional controls for different types of games. MMO Mouse. An MMO mouse is a gaming mouse with a large group of programmable buttons, usually arranged around the thumb. The design became popular with massively multiplayer online games, where players often need quick access to many abilities and commands. Instead of constantly reaching for the keyboard, users can assign actions to the mouse buttons. These mice can be especially useful in games with large numbers of commands. Travel mouse. A travel mouse is a smaller mouse designed to be carried with a laptop or other portable computer. It usually takes up less space than a full-sized desktop mouse and may use a wireless connection to avoid carrying a cable. Travel mice became more common as laptops became everyday devices, rather than machines used only at a desk. Their small size makes them convenient to pack, although some people find larger mice more comfortable for long sessions. Pen mouse. A pen mouse is shaped more like a pen than a traditional computer mouse. You hold it in your hand and move it across a surface while using buttons positioned around the grip. The design is intended to feel more natural for people who are accustomed to holding a pen or stylus. Pen mice have remained a less common alternative, but they can be useful for certain creative or specialized computer tasks.